is going on YouTube? Jason here with Arizona Desert Unboxings. Another brand new box for this channel. I used to do this box over on the old channel and then it kind of stopped. We have Mystery Tackle Box here today. Now if you've never heard of Mystery Tackle Box, it's basically just like all of these other boxes here, except they are geared towards fishing gear, obviously. So every month you get a brand new selection of gear that, you know, there's lures in here that I've never seen, I've never tried, I've wanted to try, but I couldn't buy them or didn't buy them. So it's definitely an awesome thing here. It's kind of just like Lucky Tackle Box here too. They're the two biggest companies in that genre. I will say that Mystery Tackle Box here looks like it's getting smaller. You know, the boxes were a little bit bigger than that when I was getting them last, and you can see here that this box is smaller, but that doesn't always mean anything, so let's get into it here. Now the first thing, okay, yeah, this is definitely smaller. There's not as much in these as there used to be. The first thing here we have is the information card that comes in almost every box. And then also there is a magazine with this box called the Dibble Digest. Okay, it's just a real short 10-page magazine here. So it talks about jerk baits, it talks about 3 ways to rig a night crawler, wacky rigging, and the moon phases, how they affect fishing. And I'm actually really big on the moon phases when I go fishing, so that's something I'm definitely going to read. So we'll get into the box. We also have another decal to add to our little collection here. The very first thing on the card is from a company called Castaic, and it is their BD 1.5 inch soft square bill. This retails for $9.99, and this is actually something that I wanted to get for a long time here. What it is a square bill crankbait, but it's made out of soft plastic instead of fiberglass and balsa wood, so that's really cool. You know, they used to have information on the card about the lure. So I'll just look at the back here. It's a soft plastic hollow body. It dives 1.5 to 4 feet, so that's pretty good for me right now. You know, that's what I'm using down here in Arizona is the shallow baits. You know, and in my local pond, the bass are really finicky just because that pond is fished a lot. So they've seen the normal crankbaits, the normal spinner baits, the normal ribbon tail worms. They won't go near any of that stuff, so they need things that are brand new that they've never seen, and this is definitely going to be one of them here. I'll give you guys a close-up shot. Something that I just read on the back of this here with this crankbait is that after a while it will fill up with water. Now you can either just squeeze it out and it'll squeeze out through where that weight is right there, or you can leave the water in there, and when you pause, this is actually going to sink instead of rise. So it kind of makes it a multi-use crankbait there. Definitely a lot of really good detail and a really great color for this area. The next thing here, something that I have used before in the past, is the Lunker Hunt Combat Frog. I was the old channel was sponsored by Lunker Hunt. They were one of the first companies to send me some gear to review, and the Combat Frog was in there. Really awesome frog. The Combat series is all kind of military themed colors, so you can see this one is black and white camouflage. These retail for $8.49. It is 3/4 ounce. definitely a really good underrated frog right here. The next one is another bait that I have used, the Biospawn Plasma Tail. Now these are awesome for a number of different rigging options. It says on the back here, drop shot, shaky head, darter head, jig head, and Texas rig. I've also used these on a walleye rig for bass and walleye. The walleye rigs with the beads and the leader and the blades on them. So that's something to look into there. These retail for, this 4-pack retails for $2.75. It doesn't say the color on here, but it's kind of a green pumpkin with a yellow tip on the tail there. But these are one of my favorites just because of the tails. Next thing is from Big Bite Baits, and we have a salt tube. It says that these retail for $2.20. Kind of a transparent color with red and black fleck. So that should work pretty good. There's some orange in there too. I haven't used tubes down here in Arizona yet, so that's something I will definitely have to try out. And the last thing in the box, we have our hooks, which I'm excited about these. These are Jimmy Houston's Drop Shot Rockin' Hook. Okay, now with drop shot hooks, you actually tie them up a little bit different to help the bait stand out more from your line. I still have some of these that came in one of the other mystery tackle boxes probably about 6 months ago. You know, these are a really nice option here to go with the plasma tails. It says that this 2-pack retails for $1.17. Well, all in all, you are looking at about a $25 value. The boxes are still $15. You know, $25 value when you're paying $15. It's not the greatest that they've done. It's not the greatest jump, but still, you know, I am very, very pleased with this box, mainly because of this crankbait here, the frog, and the Biospawn Plasma Tail. Those are definitely some of my top 3 items. You know, I will be trying these out all this week, maybe tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll be able to do a slam video, who knows. But definitely, guys, go and check out Mystery Tackle Box. You know, like I said, it looks like the boxes are getting smaller, but you know what they do is they match what you should be using each month. So next month we're going to get a whole different set of lures that are good for November, December time. You know, this month all of these will work right now for the fall period. So that's something that's really cool. They call that the match the hatch. Every month is just matched to whatever they think you should be using to catch those fish. So definitely, guys, go check them out. I'm going to leave links down in the description box with coupon codes all over the place for these guys. I want to thank you guys very much for watching today. I'll see you next time.